Hello, this is Athena with AMG Create, and this is a card titled Just For You. I'm going to be using a lot of stamps to set up the scene. So I have Purrfectly Wicked and Purrfectly Wicked add-on, Scent with Love, and then the Scent with Love add-on, and Just Add Glitter. And then I'm also going to be using stencils, Spring Blossoms background stencils. So you're going to see me pretty much set a whole scene. I also have these. These are, I think they're the inside stitched rectangles. And I'm basically just making a border for them, and that's what that is. And then I had cut this and cut it too small. Whenever you're cutting a different square, I guess, you need to make sure that the outside and the inside are the same. So I needed to use the biggest rectangle. Then it's going to go on there like that. So as I said, I'm doing a whole scene thing. The story is that in the first card that I did, that the skunk, the cat, and the mice are all making cards, but it's really hard to make cards because the skunk is just so smelly. So in this week, next week, and the week after, I'm going to be working with all three sets of cards, but they all each kind of have their own, their spot in the spotlight. Wow. But yeah, so right now it's just Add Glitter that's in all of it, and then next week I think is the cats, and the week after is the skunks. So basically, with this one, with the first one, it was crafting inside, but it was kind of a problem because the skunk was just smelling up the whole room. And he knew it, she knew it. Either way, the skunk knew it, and so now they're going to be working on something else. And it's really cute. This is a background stencil. I like this stencil because it's got 3 parts, so you can make it 3 different colors. I was going to turn it all green, and I decided that, you know, whenever I do anything with skunks, the background is green. It really chalks up like the smelly side, the odoriferous side of a skunk, and that's not what I wanted to do for this one, because actually, the skunk is on the inside of the card instead of out with them. So what I'm doing is I have the top of the card, so it's kind of like the wallpaper, if you will, of the card. So this is essentially a step up from Tuesday's card. So I kind of feel like it's the same card, just medium. Yeah, just Thursday. So basically I have the background, so the wallpaper, I have carpet or the floor or whatever you want to call it. It's grounding your stamps so that they're not just floating up in the air. There are sometimes whenever it's good, it's used, you know, that it's not a problem to just leave them up in the air, out in the open, in outer space. But yeah, this is just, this looks better to me whenever you're making a card, I guess. So set that aside, let that dry, and then we're going to work on stamping and coloring and all that stuff. And there's a lot that goes into it. Again, while I'm not a big fan of, you know, filling up a whole scene, just because it's a lot, but I feel like I maybe should have, while looking at the card right now, I feel like I maybe should have muted the background colors because the cat and the mouse and everything kind of gets lost. So I should have done like, instead of the purple and the gray, maybe lighter colors. I don't do a whole lot of whole scene things very often. So I'm getting all of the stuff. Decided that I was going to double stamp a lot of things, so the glitter and the paint and everything gets double stamped so that I can put it on the shelf. I was going to give them some stuff to put on the table, and I decided in the end that I really didn't want to. I'm really excited about Saturday's card. I haven't done it yet, but I hope that it turns out right, because in my head it looks awesome. I've been watching a lot of the Lawn Fawn videos on how to do what I want to do, because of course, I haven't done it yet with that, with the thing that I bought, and I don't even know where it's at right now. I was going to do like a little diorama thing again, and I thought against it. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. But it's a, you pull the card sides a little bit, and the thing pops up in the middle. So, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, super excited. It looks great in my head. I'll be doing it later after this one. So now comes time for the coloring, which I'm going to super speed up. So whenever you are die cutting these out, if you have the dies for them, please make sure that your stuff is secure on there, your dies. You're gonna see with that shelf that mine was not. And it's super easy to just stamp it and recolor it and re-dye it. But re-dye? Wow, recut? Whatever. However, if it was something that was a little bit more intricate and you're just off as bad as I was, it's really frustrating. Even whenever I pulled this out of the die cutting machine and went, oh, that's great, that messed up. I think it only took me maybe not even 2 minutes to restamp and recolor, but just to let you know, make sure that all of your dies, whenever you're die cutting something out, are good. There are a lot of people that will actually color afterwards, just for that reason, to make sure that that they have everything perfectly lined up, and then they'll color afterwards. So I understand that whole thing now. Other than that, we are about halfway through. No, we're a little over halfway through this video. If you please like and subscribe to stick around to notify. See, with that, I completely messed it up. Yeah, if you please like and subscribe so that you guys can see whenever this comes out again. I think I have 85% of you that aren't subscribed, but you do watch, which is awesome, and thank you so much. But I update Tuesdays. Monday is Plan With Me, and I am still 4 weeks out with that. I'm getting some extra time to do this next week, so hopefully I can get ahead. I have a thought process for that. It's not a plan. I have a thought process for it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So hopefully I can get ahead, because I don't like being 4 weeks behind, like a whole month of between Monday planner, putting these in a planner, and then, you know, the February stuff that should be Valentine's Day, which is this stuff, is a month behind. So now I gotta figure out St. Patrick's Day stuff that should have been Valentine's Day things. And I don't want to skip over. So, yeah, well, the idea is to hustle my butt and get stuff done next week. It's a nice thought. Yeah. But Mondays I do plan with me, where I use the stickers in a planner and set up a scene. And then Tuesday is easy card. Thursday, which is right now, is a little bit more of a harder card, so I use dies, I use the stencils, things like that. And then Saturday is all out hard card, I guess. It is the most not creative, but just craftily intense card that I want to do. So I did cut out 2 glue bottles on here, and I'm not using 2 glue bottles. So as you can see, the skunk and the flower are for later. But yeah, I was just looking at everything, seeing where I wanted to put it on here before I actually put it on there. Glue can only go so far. So as I've said before, I have a lot of ideas for this channel. It's just motivation and time and getting those to line up are fun. But I do have ideas. Maybe during the summer. Because I'll have more time too during the summer. But I'm really excited for this storyline that I have. I'm glad that, as I said in Tuesday's card, I'm glad that I have a storyline in my head so I know I'm going rather than just looking at it and trying to figure out what I need to do with these cards. Like, I'm going to use this, how am I going to use it? I like already having a thing in my head. And then I like telling you guys the story. So basically, the skunk ran to go and get something that might make it a little less painful for his friends' noses. And got a rose. Roses to me smell like feet. So would I rather smell feet or would I rather smell skunk? But that comes from a couple of years working in a plant nursery. And yeah. We had to do they specialized in roses and I just don't like roses. So in the end, I did this at the bottom that says I made this just for you. I do a lot of things with the Just Add glitter stamp set. I've seen a lot of people literally use glitter for things, and I don't like glitter. I try my best not to use it. I have stuff for shaker cards. I'd rather keep it, you know, locked and not open at all ever. But I'm going to put this on the card base. I like my what I'm doing to be a little bit smaller than the card base. I think it looks pretty cool. And then I'm putting the skunk on here like he's running to go and to get back into the house with the rose. So it's just a nifty little thing that whenever you open the card. Yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you Saturday for another card.